We spent 300 pages planning a holiday party off page.
For heaven's sake, can we at least introduce the book before you pick the most inflammatory online comment you could find? Context is key.
Context? The context is 300 pages. Was the theme existential dread under tinsel? Did someone spike the eggnog within me? This isn't a book. It's a corporate retreat memo gone rogue.
Welcome back to Heartbook Radio, the show where literary discussion occasionally happens between bouts of whatever this is. I'm Dr. Alastair Finch.
And I'm Roxy Riot. And today we're dissecting Deafenair Now by Ava Robinson. It's about Emma, 26, 1 year sober in New York City, navigating life, love, and apparently the world's most high-stakes office party planning committee.
It's a character study, exploring the nuances of recovery, self-discovery, the fragile steps towards building a new life after
being a glorious train wreck, you mean? Which, frankly, sounds way more interesting than picking out sustainable napkin rings. And don't get me started on the cover. Bunny slippers, it screams cozy rom-com, but apparently, it's deep and heavy. Bait and switch. Worse than when you promised war and peace was a beach raid.
It has themes, and I distinctly recall saying war and peace had scope. Not that it was suitable for poolside margaritas. This book, Definitely Better Now, delves into Emma's psyche. She's awkward, riddled with self-doubt, hiding her sobriety.
Oh, she sounds like a blast at parties, which she probably avoids now anyway. Okay, let's talk Emma. People either want to adopt this woman or throw her book in the recycling bin. They call her relatable dantic. Translation, she's a mess, and makes everyone else feel slightly superior.
Or perhaps they see a reflection of their own struggles with imperfection. Her self-deprecating humor, her fumbling attempts at connection, it resonates.
Resonates. She sounds like she has the social grace of the startled Ruba. One reviewer said they wanted to scoop her up and carry her in their pocket. That's not resonance, that's borderline creepy. Like keeping a Tamagotchi but with more therapy bills. And this Ben character. The IT guy love interest, swoon-worthy apparently, but also awkward. Is their big romantic moment fixing her Wi-Fi?
The development of trust and intimacy after trauma can be a slow, delicate process. It's not all grand gestures. Sometimes it's just quiet understanding.
Quiet understanding or mutual boredom. Let's be real. The only characterly interesting is Mitchell, the creepy supervisor. Everyone hates him. Everyone some drama. I bet he corners people by the water cooler to talk about his process. He sounds exactly like my neighbor Gary, who thinks his cat understands quantum physics. Total creep.
Workplace harassment is a serious issue, not just a plot device for our amusement. The book apparently handles it.
Handles it? Does she knee him in the groin? Does she accidentally spill boiling coffee on his inappropriate advances? Or does she just, journal about it later while sipping chamomile tea, because one is entertainment, and the other is, well, probably what actually happens, which is depressing. And don't forget the dying dad. Because what's sobriety without a side order of parental mortality guilt?
It adds emotional depth, exploring complex family dynamics, forgiveness.
Yeah. Ugly crying, actual tears, blah, blah, blah. So, the million-dollar question, amidst the party planning and the awkward IT dates and the dying relatives, is this book actually any good?
Well, the critical reception is polarized. Some praise its authenticity, its gentle pacing, the nuanced portrayal of recovery. One reviewer called it deeply funny.
Deeply funny. Or deeply boring. Because another one straight up said so little plot it was actually laughable. And snooze from start to finish, let their laughing at the lack of plot. Probably during page 200 of the party planning saga. Did they even get the artisanal cheese platter ordered on time? The suspense is killing me, slowly.
It's clearly not plot-driven in a conventional sense. It's about the internal journey. The small victories, the daily struggles.
Okay, Dr. Phil. Let's consult the mailbag. We got an email, totally real. Definitely not written by me 5 minutes ago from Confused in Queens. They asked Ben, the IT guy, secretly robot. Or just Canadian. Valid question. He sounds suspiciously nice.
That's absurd. He represents stability, a healthy counterpoint to Emma's past chaos.
Healthy or hypoallergenic? If Emma were a sandwich bee, I'm thinking slightly stale whole wheat bread. Maybe some hummus. But she forgot the lid, so it's kind of crusty. And maybe one sad pickle.
Why must you reduce everything to sandwiches? Look, the book tackles significant themes: addiction, recovery, self-acceptance, finding connection. Some readers find that profoundly moving. Others perhaps expecting more external conflict.
Like a car chase. Or maybe Mitchell the creep gets abducted by aliens. Anything other than napkin colors. I mean, one reviewer admitted they wanted a light red and got hit with heavy themes because of the bunny slippers. That's false advertising.
Perhaps the juxtaposition is intentional. The mundane realities of life continue even amidst profound personal change. The holiday party represents the challenge of reintegrating into normal, social rituals while sober.
Or maybe the author just really likes planning parties. I'm changing my mind. Maybe the party planning is genius. Maybe it's a Kafkaesque nightmare about bureaucratic absurdity.
Now you're just being contrarian. You literally just called it boring.
Keeping you on your toes. All right, judgment time. Let's rate this emotional roller coaster / office memo.
Considering the sensitive portrayal of recovery and the authentic character voice, despite some pacing issues noted by less patient readers, I give Definitely Better Now a thoughtful 7 out of 10 recovered memories.
Whoa, almost generous. Me, for the sheer whiplash between ugly crying and snooze fest reviews, the misleading bunny slippers, and the plot point that defines tedium, I give it 4 out of 13 cancelled office holiday parties. It tried. Bless its awkward little heart.
Utterly contradictory as usual.
That's show biz, baby. Join us next week when we tackle the controversial new memoir. My goldfish predicted my divorce, a memoir of aquatic premonition.
That cannot possibly be a real book.
You've been listening to Heart Book Radio. Tell your therapist about us.